Alright, today I'm going to show you guys two different things. First, how to use a green screen effect, and then second, how to add a meeting to your OBS studio. So for example, I've seen some people, they were missionaries, they were calling people, video calling them, and they would be their translators, right? Because maybe it's quarantine, whatever it might have been. They were calling them and they would have them translate what they were saying into the local language. And I think that's a really good idea. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I'm not exactly sure how they did it, but I'll show you how I'm going to do it. They use Skype, I believe. I'm going to use Zoom. Just because I didn't have Skype on my computer at that time. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, into how we're going to do first the green screen effect, because let me show you how to do that. I've already got a green screen behind me, so I might as well show you how to use it in OBS Studio. So let's go ahead and open up our OBS Studio, and right now I have a lot of things open already, and the reason for that is I just want to show you guys how it's done. And you might be like, whoa, what's this view? It's called the Studio Mode view. It allows you to transition. But for now I'm just going to leave it like that. So it's got scene 1 and scene 2. Scene 2 is recording the screen, so that's why you can see my screen right now, or at least hopefully you can see my screen. I guess I'll find out later. So right now, yeah, you can see my screen. So what we need to do first to get the green screen effect is I'm going to choose this camera, which is just a webcam. It is a Logitech, I think it's a C920. And I'll actually show you that now. I'll go ahead and delete this one actually. So let's go ahead and delete that, and I'll show you how to do that. So you go ahead and press plus over here, and you go to video capture device. Once you go to video capture device, you can press create new. You can name it if you want. And here we go. It automatically went to the C920. I can also do the integrated webcam, which the webcam would be on my computer. But this one is actually, it's on a tripod, but it's plugged into my computer. So once you're done with that, you can just press OK. And then you can adjust it however you want on the screen. And I'll tell you what this left one is. This one is actually the Zoom meeting, so that's pretty cool. It's actually doing the Zoom meeting over there while I have my own personal camera over here. And part of that is just for the video quality, because you can see that this is a little blurry because it's going through Wi-Fi, whereas this one is plugged right in. So let's go ahead and go to the video capture device, right click it, and go to filters. So once you go to filters, you'll be given this box over here, and you can click on, you can add audio filters. So this is something if you want to mess with the audio, maybe something's going on, maybe one thing is too loud whereas the other one is not loud enough, you can adjust the audio using this, and that should help you with that. But then over here I can press add for effects, and I can go Chrome key. So once I press Chrome key, it's automatically going to just take out the green behind me. And I can choose if I want the blue, because maybe you have a blue screen behind you. And I can choose blue if I want, but right now I'm wearing a blue shirt. And green screen seems to work the best. But you are able to choose a custom color if you want. So it automatically chooses green, but you can choose a custom color if you want. So for example, let's say you have a brown background. I wouldn't recommend using a brown background because brown is too close to the color of people's skin, so it probably will cut you out too. And then right here you have the similarities bar, and you can adjust this to say how much green do you want. So if there's different shades of green, like you have a wrinkled background or something, you can adjust that. But if you adjust it too much, it's going to get rid of you. So try and find a happy medium there. So I'll go ahead and press close, and you can see I've got rid of the green screen, and I can just make myself bigger, and boom. I've got to make sure that I'm not like sticking my hand out, because then it looks like my arm's chopped off. So I got to stay within my circle here, or within my square. But then what about this? So again, this is the Zoom meeting, and I'll go ahead and show you guys how I did that. So let's go ahead and delete that one. You can just click on it and press delete. Are you sure? Yes. So what you can do is you go plus, and you've already got to have the Zoom meeting open, or the Skype meeting. I'm assuming it works the same way. You got to go ahead and have it open, and then you can go to window capture. And once you press window capture, you press OK. Then you see this, and you're like, whoa, what happened? And I was very confused about that too. You actually just go down to the capture method and click on Windows Capture Device, but make sure you've selected the right one. So sometimes you'll find yourself on this one, you're like, okay, what's going on? Make sure you select Zoom meeting, and then go here and go Windows Graphics Capture Windows 10. So then it's already open. And over here, I actually have it on a different monitor, so it's on a different screen. It's over here, just so it's a little easier for me to see it. So I'll go ahead and go on this, and I could add it to where you can see my video as well. But right now I'm just using a phone. Let's see. I can stop video. I can start video. I guess I've got my face hidden. Oh, show self view. There we go. So you can see me in this, but for me, I was like, you know, I don't necessarily need that. So I just went ahead and went hide self view because that would just be another camera to worry about. So then the question becomes, I can press OK. Then the question becomes, how do I get it cropped? Well, that's also another fairly simple thing. So go right click and go to, I believe it's transform, and go edit transform. And then you can crop it. For this, it's 130 by 130 by 130. So just 130 all the way around, I guess. That may be a little too much, but I mean, it works for this. Let's go 130. So then we can press close. And now we can adjust this however we want. So let's make that a little bigger. And then you might be wondering, can we do the green screen effect for that? And we can. So let's go ahead and go video capture device, not video capture, Windows capture, and right click that and click on filters. And the same thing. You can't actually adjust the audio on this, so that's kind of sad. I was hoping that you could, but you can do the Chrome key, press OK, and just press close. So let me go ahead and grab that camera. Let's see. It may not be the greatest of quality. There we go. So yeah, you can see that the green screen effect does work on it, and my computer might be struggling to keep up with two different green screen effects, stuff like that. So I'm going to actually go ahead and get rid of that green screen effect. So let's go filters, and then you can just delete that filter by just pressing delete on it and then pressing OK. So we can press close, and that's how you can do the green screen effect, but also how you do Zoom meeting. So again, you just have to open the meeting and then you have to go back. From what I've been told, you should open the meeting first and then do OBS Studio next. I don't know if it matters that much, but I mean, I tried it both ways. It didn't seem to work very well either way until I made sure to change that automatic thing. So that should work for you, and I think that's awesome. I noticed earlier I was trying to listen to the audio and I couldn't hear the audio. I don't know why I couldn't hear the audio. It may be that your computer or my computer isn't processing all of the stuff very well because there's just so much stuff. I mean, if I was to show you all the cameras in this room right now, there's a lot of stuff that your computer is trying to keep up with. So you guys can play around with that. Try and do something that you're comfortable with, that your computer is comfortable with. So don't try and push it too far, because then it's just going to lag and it's going to be the audio and the video is going to be off and it's going to look awkward. So yeah, I mean, it's an idea. So if you guys like this, you can try and do it. As for adjusting audio, you can adjust audio here. That's great. And you can adjust audio in the specific thing. So let me go audio here. So we can do the compressor. So let's say it was going too loud. So let's go OK. So we can choose where our threshold is, stuff like that, and that should be fine. And we can actually choose where which audio it is. That's interesting. And that's actually a good idea. So I could choose if I wanted on the audio from the C920 or if I wanted from the audio of the desktop or from the computers. So I can choose either one of those. So yeah, hopefully that helps. I wish I could tell you guys more about the audio. Usually there's multiple things that pop up, but for whatever reason, Zoom, the Windows Capture doesn't give you options for the desktop audio. So yeah, hopefully this helps.